Money doesn't change your life. What actually changes your life comes first, and money only follows it. If you miss this, more money will not fix anything. Most people believe money is the solution. They believe once they earn more, everything else will fall into place. That belief keeps them stuck. They chase income before fixing behavior, and that's why nothing really changes. Here's the uncomfortable truth. Money does not create discipline. Money does not create clarity. Money does not create control. It only amplifies what is already there. Let's slow this down and build from the beginning. When people say they want more money, what they actually want is a different life. They want less stress. They want more freedom. They want more control over their time. But they assume money causes those things. It doesn't. Money only responds to how you already live. Before money ever improves your life, something else must change. That thing is not mindset in the motivational sense. It's not confidence. It's not belief. It's behavior. Behavior is how you decide. Behavior is how you act when no one is watching. Behavior is how you respond when things feel boring, slow, or uncomfortable. Most people never change this part. They try to earn their way out of it. That never works. Let's make this very simple. If you gave someone more money today, but they still avoid decisions, they will avoid bigger ones. If they procrastinate now, they will procrastinate with higher stakes. If they escape discomfort now, they will escape it with more expensive distractions. Money does not remove these patterns. It scales them. That's why money doesn't change lives. Behavior does. Before money starts helping you, your daily behavior quietly shifts. Not dramatically, not publicly, quietly. The first shift is decision-making. Most people delay decisions because delay feels safe. They overthink small choices. They wait for certainty. Before money shows up in a meaningful way, decision speed improves. You stop waiting to feel ready. You choose and move. Not perfectly, just consistently. This matters because money responds to action, not intention. The second shift is boredom tolerance. Most people don't quit because something is hard. They quit because it is boring. Repetition feels dull. Progress feels invisible. Nothing exciting happens. Before money changes your life, you become comfortable doing unexciting things for long periods of time. You stop needing constant stimulation. You stop chasing emotional highs. You show up anyway. That ability separates finishers from quitters. The third shift is how you treat time. Before growth, time feels endless. You waste it easily. You delay important work. Before money arrives, time starts to feel valuable, not rushed, valuable. You notice where it leaks. You protect it. You stop trading long-term progress for short-term comfort. Now, let's talk about what people get wrong. Most beginners focus on income tactics first. They chase side hustles. They jump between ideas. They copy whatever looks profitable. But without behavioral change, tactics fail because the person using the tactic hasn't changed. That's why income feels unstable. That's why motivation fades. That's why progress resets. What actually works is boring. You repeat small actions daily. You reduce decision friction. You simplify choices. You stop waiting for inspiration. You rely on routine. This isn't exciting, but it's real. Another mistake people make is chasing speed. They believe faster money means faster success. But speed without stability creates collapse. Before money changes your life, you stop rushing. You choose sustainable effort over intense bursts. This is where people feel behind, but they're not. They're building something solid.
If you can't show up consistently when results are small, money will not fix that. If you avoid discomfort now, money will not remove it later. Money amplifies behavior. It does not replace it. This phase feels slow because nothing looks different yet, but everything underneath is changing. Now let's talk about what this feels like day to day. This phase is quiet. No big wins, no validation, no applause. You wake up, you do the work. You see little feedback. That's when doubt shows up. You wonder if you're wasting time. You compare yourself to others. You feel behind. This is normal. Before money changes your life, uncertainty increases. Certainty comes later, only after repetition. Most people are not afraid of failure. They are afraid of uncertainty. They want proof before commitment, but progress demands commitment before proof. This is why people quit here, not because the work is hard, but because it feels unrewarded. You feel tired, and tired people make emotional decisions. They skip days, they pause routines, they take breaks that never end, not because they planned to quit, but because discomfort slowly convinced them to stop. Another thing that shows up here is impatience. You see others claiming fast results. You assume you're doing something wrong. You're not. Most visible success skips the boring middle. Before money changes your life, progress hides. It hides in habits. It hides in discipline. It hides in how you respond to boredom. This is also where identity changes. You stop seeing yourself as someone trying. You become someone who simply does the work. No announcement, no declaration, just behavior. That responsibility feels heavy, and many people escape it by quitting. But if you stay long enough, something flips. Not motivation, not excitement, confidence, quiet confidence. The kind that comes from knowing you show up even when nothing pushes you. That confidence changes how you move, how you decide, how you respond to setbacks. And when money finally arrives, that confidence keeps it from destroying you. Now, let's look at this logically. People believe money causes change, but money is not a cause. It is a response. It responds to how you already live. If your behavior is reactive, money becomes chaotic. If your behavior is disciplined, money becomes leverage. That's why two people can earn the same amount and end up completely different. Money didn't decide that. Behavior did. People say they want money to reduce stress, but unmanaged money increases stress. Before money helps, your nervous system must handle responsibility. That's why this phase feels uncomfortable. You're training tolerance, tolerance for delay, tolerance for uncertainty, tolerance for quiet effort. Most people avoid this. They seek shortcuts. Shortcuts feel easier emotionally, but they collapse under pressure. Another objection is urgency. I need money now. Urgency changes behavior in dangerous ways. It causes panic decisions. It trades stability for speed. That creates cycles. Earn, lose, restart. This approach breaks the cycle. Yes, it's slow at first, but slow foundations scale fast later. People who rush early spend years fixing mistakes. People who build capacity early grow predictably. That's the difference. Money doesn't change your life. Life change comes first. Money only reveals it. Most people try to change their life by changing income. They chase faster money, higher pay, new opportunities, but the pattern stays the same. This works because it changes the person first, not talent, not personality. Behavior. It slows you down before speeding you up. It builds discipline before leverage. It creates stability before growth. There's nothing flashy about it, nothing to show off, just quiet consistency. When money finally enters the picture, it doesn't overwhelm you. You already know how to handle discomfort. You already know how to decide calmly. You already know how to wait. So money becomes a tool, not a threat. Progress becomes predictable. Not easy, predictable. And that's what actually changes lives. Money doesn't change your life. Life change comes first. Money only reveals it. If you're still listening, you're already ahead. Most people leave before the boring truth appears.
If you want to keep building this the right way, subscribe, not for hype, not for shortcuts, but for the next logical step in making money actually work in your life.